And if I just get this first, and I worked with another producer, I'm not gonna mention his name because me and him, we fell out with each other because, another one, a lot of times they mistake me for somebody else and it just don't work out. And I have to tell them no. But anyway, make a long story short, I did some very unique stuff with him. And I've got to try to figure out a way, regardless of the fact, it's that unique that I still want to do that. Okay. Some of it, here's some other stuff that I want to do. The first guy that I worked with, Boy Jarvis, he passed away a couple of years ago. And but before he passed away, he wanted to work back with me again. And he had sent me some stuff. Okay. I want to go and do some of those things, but I already have the music. I'm writing the song. You know what I'm saying? It's my vision this time. And I need somebody to come along and be a Tammy Lucas to me. Okay. Come along and just help me the way I helped them. When I was working with Teddy and Pharrell, and even more so Pharrell and Chad, I was older than them, more established. I didn't get in there and tell them, hey, don't do this, don't do that. I didn't do that. That's why it went so well. They did what they did. Whatever tracks I didn't gel with, I just didn't pick those tracks. I didn't come and say, oh, that track is terrible. Oh, I didn't do that. The tracks that I wanted to work with, we worked on, and we just took it and it grew from that point on. Their confidence grew. The musicianship that I had learned with working with Teddy and all the people that had learned up until that point, I shared it with them. Okay. They expanded. Okay. The Neptune sound was born. I was sitting there every damn step of the way of it. Okay. Every step of the way. Pharrell would not make a decision without me. He would not, because you know why? Because he knew he could trust me. That's why he knew he could trust me to tell him the truth. And that's not always how it is in this industry. A lot of people, they have different motives and this, that, and the other. And regardless of, even if we have fell out with each other, that's just how I'm cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cutting all the way. If I don't want to be bothered with you, then I just don't be bothered with you. But I'm not gonna be a friend, and I don't do all of these crazy type of things. I'm just one way, straight. If you don't want to be my friend no more, I find some new friends. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so is it so? But you're more like needing an engineer to help put together everything you have, as opposed to.
I need an engineer that is proficient in logic. Okay, to come to my house. Okay, because I already know how this whole thing goes, the masters and all that type. We're not getting into that. Okay, it's gonna be done here. Okay, and then once it's finished perfecting here, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm working with myself, I have to be the engineer and the singer. That's tricky. You know what I'm saying? But I do it because, I'm compelled to finish the song and I know how to operate somewhat on it. But what I need is an engineer that is proficient in that. I have a iMac, like I said, I'm on Pro Logic. My compositions are on Pro Logic, and the thing is that it'd be so sweet if I knew somebody that was, from here in New York or whatever. And at some point I said I will put out my fielders for it, but still, you got to find somebody you could trust. You just trust with your baby. You know what I'm saying? So there's that too. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps if just say if I was still tight with Pharrell or Teddy right now, and they say, "Oh, Tam, I got an engineer for you," I don't have to check it 100 times because I already know them. They've, what I'm saying, it's coming from somebody that I know, but I'm not quite connected, in that way, at this present moment. But it don't make a difference. God connected with everybody, okay? And he will send me the right people. I'm confident of that. And I'll know they're the right people, and that I can trust. And then we can sit down and polish everything out. You know what I'm saying? Get the tracks right. If I need to stack more, stack more. But the meat and potatoes is done, okay? The songs are written. They're all flushed out. Melodies, backgrounds and everything. Harmonies and everything, okay? I just need help with the engineer, organizing it and getting it sonically right, and making sure, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? And then After that, I have to have money to have it mixed and mastered. Okay, so it's a money thing, and they have recording studios. Once you have it to a certain point, you take it there. Because a friend was sharing with me, if you have these things, if you say even if they're not mixed, if they're mastered, you can put them on all streaming platforms.
Yes,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And then you will be able to monetize it from that point. They tell you everything. That's what I love about this world today. They don't hold nothing back. They tell you everything. They have all these great things on Instagram. These young people, they just give it to you right there. You can do this, you can do that. Like one guy said, forget the record company, go get a loan from the bank, And I thought about that, but I haven't been as organized to set everything up, And also, too, you have to have so many followers. And, when you put up your proposal to tell you, listen, I'm an artist, I need more money. If I was in a position, I would do something like that, But that's why I started the YouTube page. That's the first start. Maybe if it gets to a certain number, then I can. But you have to have numbers even before you go to the bank, because they want to know, well, who's going to buy the song?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as I said, there are probably a number of different things that we could talk about that you can do because you do have the followers. I guess is just how they track you down and how they tie everything to you. Know it's officially
Mm-hmm.
you and stuff. So there'll be some things to look at in that space. But okay. And so I guess I mean, how many songs are you looking to, once you get everything together, to release on this album?
The first album, I say 11 tops,
Okay.
maybe 16. And that would be,
Oops, 11 to 16. That's
yeah, because I would be, and that's why I released all those other little mini songs, so to speak, different ideas that I had, and some of them, they were old. I just went through a whole bunch of stuff that I had. And
yeah.
then I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. And then I added some stuff to it, you know what I mean, from today. So some vocals are old vocals with new vocals of today. And I said, it doesn't make a difference. Just put it out. People have ears, they can hear, just like you can hear it, they can hear it. It's not perfect, it's not mixed, it's not mastered.
Yeah.
I can't wait on everything. I
Yeah.
just felt like the Holy Spirit just moved me. He was like, just put out what you got and see what happens,
Yeah.
and be creative, make a creative playlist and put it out,
Yeah.
and that's what I did. And thank God I did do it, because, I tell you, when the people say that they like it, it warms my heart,
Yeah.
to know that that's the only thing I wanted to do my whole life, was the same thing that Michael Jackson and Luther. When I hear that, I remember I was broke up with this guy, and that one song about, and loneliness is the other side of the world, of the world, of the world. Yeah. Ooh. I mean, I'm a fan just like everybody else is, and the only thing I wanted to do was add that same type of feeling of joy, whether it's a sad song or happy song, to somebody else's life, because that's how much I love music. I love, I love, I love music. I just do, and that's what
Yeah,
it
I
is.
guess now, yeah, we have to try and see how to help you get this stuff out there. The question I had was, because I did say, okay, any profile pictures, and you say you don't really take pictures. Was there a reason why?
Because I'm old school, one. Number two, there's a bit of shyness when it comes to that. And it had a lot to do with that too. The industry is so uh, hard on women in general. You have to have this look and that look. And, there was a long time that held me back, you know what I'm saying? Because in my crazy mind, as good looking as I am, okay, okay, in my crazy mind, I fell to, these different things, thinking that if I wasn't exact size or whatever, that people wouldn't receive me. You know what I mean? When I'm a cute girl, you know what I'm saying? And all I gotta do is sing my song, and my gift will make room for me. But when you listen to the cues of society and of people in the industry. Well, if you're not a size 2 or whatever these sizes that they said that we were supposed to be, that had a lot to do with me not taking pictures and stuff like that. Cause I'm like, well, it's not perfect. You know how these people are so critical on everything. But I'm to the point now, when you get older, it's a good thing. You just don't care anymore. I'm in my 50s now. If I don't do something now, my life be over. You know how many people didn't even live this long? Okay.
Yeah.
They're gone already. Okay. I can't listen. I can't, and I just got to the point where, I still don't take a lot of pictures because I'm not used to it, but that's another thing. I need a little help in that. Listen, if I had the right budget, I would have a personal assistant that was, well versed. Sometimes you can find people that are, proficient in the iPhone and a little bit of this, a little bit of that, personal assistant, but can help you with a lot of things. When you have to do everything all by yourself, some things, too many things get left by the wayside because you need, and as an artist, you do need a manager or someone to tell you, listen here, girl, you got to do these pictures. You know what I'm saying? I know you're shy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have that person, so yet.
Hey, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. If you love what you watched, there's over 100 artists that we've interviewed, so please check out the videos. Remember to like, share, how not unsubscribe, but better still, become a member of Halftime Chat and get exclusive videos ahead of time. But thanks for watching. Take care.